I'm building a city in Minecraft, and as we can see, I've already started gathering the materials that I need. We're just gonna go ahead and start building. Now, I already have some reference images because I have actually built this in Bedrock Edition a couple months ago, and I guess we're just gonna go ahead and start building. Now, for today's episode, all I have planned out is a little, like a spawn area and the first skyscraper. This is going to be probably one of the few builds in the series that is pre-planned and pre-built, but I did build this myself a couple months ago, but I did it on Bedrock Edition, and now I'm deciding to do the project instead on Java, so I'm essentially going to have to rebuild it, but that'll actually make things easier. So what I've already done is I found 0, 0 right here, and I have found north. So our skyscraper is going to be going here, but our spawn is going to be right here on 0, 0. So the vision here is we're basically just going to build a little fountain. Alright, I'm not used to playing on mouse and keyboard, so this will take some adjusting. I have a nice lodestone here in the middle, so that way we can always have something that points back towards spawn. Now all you gotta do is just place the beacon, and now I'm gonna set the world spawn to right here. The next step is I'm just gonna be placing some sea lanterns right here, and then we get the surrounding area with stairs. And then we place the water, and we have a pretty little fountain as soon as I fill in all of these little spaces. That is step 1 complete. Now on to step 2. We're just basically going to be placing an outline of these bushes here, and it will all make sense in a minute. There we go. Perfect. Now for our next step, I actually need some chiseled stone bricks. I'm going to be placing one on every end here, and then boom. Alright, that is looking pretty nice. Now next we need is a heavy core and a sign. Which sign? Ooh, I haven't used any of the pale oak yet, so we're gonna go with that. Basically I'm gonna be placing one heavy core on each of these right here, and then we're gonna be putting signs on all of them. But first, I forgot which way is north already, so let me look at this menu for a few minutes. Alright, we are facing south, so we're gonna be typing. Alright, now let me just go and do that with all the other signs. Perfect, so now we have all of our little signs going, and so what essentially we have here is a spawn point, a compass, and the exact center of the city. Real quick, I forgot to do this earlier. We're going to exchange this grass down here for some moss. Oh no, what have I done? Alright, problem solved. Boom, that has made this all the more fancier. Alright, our next step, we are going to be needing some smooth stone, which will be what we make all of our sidewalks out of. Usually we'll do slabs, but for this little area right here, it's going to be 1 block lower, so we're going to use the smooth stone. I'm just going to make these little 3-block outlines here, just so I can get a feel for it. And in case you couldn't tell, I am not used to playing on a mouse and keyboard. I've been playing on Xbox for years and years and years, so I have all of the Minecraft knowledge, but I am awful at maneuvering the mouse and keyboard. So over the course of this series, you will see me hopefully get better at it. So the goal of the city, I want it to kind of look almost futuristic, but not dystopian. Kind of like, you know, just a modern day city, but, you know, a lot nicer than most modern day cities. And I think this little spawn area is capturing that vibe efficiently. Alright, now for our next step here. We are going to be extending out just a couple blocks on all of these sides. These are going to be little paths. Alright, that's good. And we're going to go like this, going up 1 level, because this is going to be the level all the sidewalks in the whole city are on. Alright, and there's that step complete. We're going to add a quick layer of bushes. Alright, and now we are going to add some benches with some trash cans here on the side. Alright, I think this is looking pretty solid. Another thing I want to do real quick before we move on to the roads is this little lamp design that I came up with. And by came up with, I mean I'm 99% sure I came up with it. Like, I didn't find it online anywhere, but there's a chance someone else has done it before because it's a very simple design. All right, so basically what we go and do is break this block right here. And then we go here, place the redstone lamp, the daylight sensor, click it once, and then crouch. Boom. And then whenever it turns night, it'll do that. But when it turns back to day, the light will go off and it'll be like shades are coming out. So if someone's walking by, they'll have shade. And actually, real quick, I'm going to replace this with a wall. Hold on, let me get some extra moss just to make it look pretty. Boom. And then there we go. I'm just gonna put one on each side. And the lamps are done. That leaves this spawn area basically done. Now it is time to move on to the roads. And I have a very simple road design over here. And if you've been wondering what the shulker box is, it's basically all of my supplies that I need for my road building. So what we're gonna be doing is just 4 blocks of coal, 1 block of yellow, 4 more blocks of coal, and then a 2-block wide sidewalk. It's very simple, but it'll get the point of a nice looking road across. So let's go ahead and lay this little outline out on each side. Alright, now it's just a matter of filling it all in. So I think I'm just gonna cut to when that's done, because who wants to sit and watch me do that?
2,000 years later.
That took a lot longer than expected, but as you can see, we are done. Now, I have a little road system going here, and I decided not to make it, you know, like one big square, like a road going this way too, because the plan is I want this little section to kind of be like Main Street, like buildings on both sides, one long road, and it leads right up to the middle of the map, followed by a big skyscraper here. Like, it doesn't make sense yet, but the vision, you will, once I, like, you know, get more buildings and stuff down, you will see my vision. Trust me, I have a grand vision and it'll all look amazing. But for now, let's move on to the next step, which is the first skyscraper. So let me go ahead and get some of the items that I will be needing for this. Here are some of the supplies that I will be needing for this build, and the hardest part is just laying down the groundwork. So I'm going to go ahead and start by just, I guess, just placing a block right here. Alright. I picked a whole lot of metal for this block, because I want this building to just really have that strong and sturdy feel. Like some of the other skyscrapers I will make out of the stones to look like prettier and stuff, but this is going to be like my main headquarters for the whole city. So I wanted this one to be nice and just strong. This. Alright. I'm getting back in the flow. And then this. Alright. I'm remembering now. You know, just work with me here. This goes here. 2 panes. Put this on each side. And then another one of these. And rinse and repeat. Okay, I remember now. And the floor was like this. Alright. We got this. Alright, I think we have our general layout now, and what we would do is we then place one more layer of these. Alright, and then we start building more windows, and this will be our second floor. Alright, now we are going to start laying out the plans for the other walls, which are basically the same, minus the door. Man, I suck at flying in Java Edition. Building skyscrapers is not going to be fun to learn how to do. Alright, that's the layout basically done. Now I'm going to cut to when I've basically made all of this layer real quick look the same. Alright, I have finished the quick outline, and I've even gone down here and added some little frog light and potted plants down there just to give it a little more detail. Then I guess before we continue building our way up, I think we should go ahead and start on our interior. I want a nice quartzy help desk right up front. First, I'm gonna go ahead and line up these stairs for future reference and place these trap doors here so that way we can actually get out of our building. Next up, I actually don't think we need the slabs. What I'm going to do here is just do that, wrap it around, and boom. We have a simple help desk, but we are not finished yet. We're going to add a little flower pot with an exotic flower in it. I'm just gonna put that right there. I don't know, does that match? I guess it kind of matches. Hold on, wait. We're going to try that. I think that matches just a little better. Put one on this side too is the question. Yeah, I think so. All right, next up, we're going to need some carpet just to break up this flooring just a little bit. Right there, right down the middle. There we go. I think that looks good. Right up against the help desk, you just stay on the carpet, talk to whoever you need to talk to. Okay. Another thing I want to add real quick is actually some more of these. Yeah, I like that, all right. Looks nice and grand. I like it. Also, I'm going to go ahead and start outlining the floor just so I have an idea of how much vertical space I have. Yeah, all right. I'm liking this so far. And hear me out real quick for a second. You're going to just put a little map here. Ooh, I like that. Look at how cool that looks. Oh my gosh. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put that down here. Whether or not the map evolves over time or if it stays just like that, I think it's a great addition. Okay, there's one more detail that I had in my original one where we had some armor stands setting up, and I really like that. So we're gonna keep doing that. We'll put that there. Boom, 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 and boom. And I totally forgot that Java armor stands do not have arms, which is kind of weird. Mojang, you need to get on that, because I was going to put a mace in its hand and it was going to be so cool and I could pose it up, but oh well, it's fine. This will do. Alright, and now I guess we should just go ahead and fill out this floor here. Alright, there's a floor. This floor is definitely in need of some lights, and we'll get to that here in a second. First, let me go ahead and build up the stairs that will lead up to the second floor. Perfect. Alright, there's one section. Alright, now we are up here at the second floor. I'm going to add some railings real quick in the form of some trap doors. Alright, now it is time for our elevator, which is going to start on the second floor. Now, let's see if I remember how to build a water elevator. Okay, it's all coming back to me. Okay, I probably need to work on the functionality before I decorate the whole thing, but here's basically our outline here. Now, what do we need? Soul sand and a magma block. Oh shoot, that's gonna break through the floor. So what I'm gonna go do now is place a couple trap doors here. There, very inconspicuous. One thing I forgot to do is lighting, so we're going to find the center here. All right, and actually, instead of light in the middle, what I want to do is, yeah, one of these bad boys. And it's nice and light down here now. And you know what, just for the heck of it, what I'm gonna go and do is place some frog lights under here too. Now, we just need some water, and we should be golden. Let's give it a quick test. And yes, it is working as intended. Okay, now that the interior of our first 2 floors is basically done, and I've added the flooring for the 3rd floor, I'm going to build the 3rd and the 4th floor, and then I have a little surprise for you all. So let me just jump cut to when I have these walls done real quick. Alright, I've just completed the next 2 floors, and inside these floors I have added a staircase that leads up and down, and also a water elevator here. And I haven't done any interior yet, but I've left that blank on purpose because for the next step of this build, it involves a feature that I haven't seen too many people use. It is the structure block. All I have to do is type in this command, and then boom, I now have a structure block. And now for those of you that don't know what this does, it basically allows you to copy and paste builds wherever you want in the world. So what I'm going to do is copy and paste these 2 floors here about 100 times, making a super tall skyscraper without it taking a million years for me to just place all the blocks meticulously. Now, I've never used one of these on Java Edition before, so it might take some getting used to, but you guys are gonna learn how to do it with me. What in the world is all of this? The page on Bedrock Edition looks so different. What in the world? What is this? Okay. Okay, guys. This might actually take a second. I'm gonna go onto YouTube and find a tutorial, and I will let you know as soon as I know how to do this.
A few inches later.
Okay, I think I have it all figured out and set up, but I'm really scared. So I'm gonna bring you along with me for comfort. All right, I think basically change it over to load and then press load once. No, maybe not. What? Ah! And then load again. Oh my gosh, yes! Ah, it worked! And just like that, gang, we have 2 more floors. I'm not sure what took longer, manually building them or getting all of this set up, but that's okay. It's the principle of the thing. Let's make sure our staircases line up right. As long as we can make it to the bottom floor, that means it's worked. Down here. And yes! Oh my gosh, it's worked perfectly the first try. Holy cow, I cannot believe it. I'm actually astounded. And now, just to do this 100 more times until we get to, what Y level should we go to? We'll go to Y level 100, how about that? That is probably a little bold, but that's okay. Holy cow, guys, we did it. We did it. I did not mean to take a screenshot. I'm still not used to the Java controls, but wow. All right, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Load again. All right, boom, boom, 2 more floors, 2 more floors. Keep adding floors. Load, and then load. Ah, it's so easy. I figured it out. I am the structure block king. I am the structure block king. Load. Oh my gosh. I've done it. I'm a genius. Boom. Oh my gosh. All right, we're speed running this time. Go, go, go. Place that, and then 2 floors, and load, and then load. Oh, I can probably go faster. 3, 2, 1. Start the timer, start the timer. Oh no, I clicked it too fast. I clicked it too fast. Okay. Alright, 91 I think is perfect. Look at this massive skyscraper we got going here, guys. Wow, holy cow. It took like 2 days to build all of that down there, but the rest of this has taken like 5 minutes. I love structure blocks, but look at all of this progress, guys, in just 1 episode. I am so excited for this series to keep going. I've got my YouTube motivation back, and we're still not done with this skyscraper. Hold on, we still have 1 more part. Get ready for this. It's gonna be great. Okay, for our last floor, I actually have a new design. It's not just gonna be one of these bad boys. So first, we're gonna start off by placing a little iron outline, just like this. Okay, perfect. Now we have our little iron outline. And next, I want to replace this floor right here with some quartz, and I think it's chiseled quartz. So where is the search bar at? There we go. Okay. All right. And now I just go through and replace all of this flooring right here with the chiseled quartz. Alright, we now have a beautiful quartz roof right here, and we're actually going to break through it real quick just so we can get down here for our next step. Alright, next we are going to build little staircases up here leading to the top, just like that's how it is on the bottom floor. Alright, and then we're going to do our little railing just like before. Alright, and now on to our next step here. We are actually going to build another floor, but this is the top floor, but we need a roof over the top floor is all I'm saying. Go up only enough blocks to get me to Y level 100 here, and yes, I think that should be perfect. And then we're going to make a little square up here, a little cube. Okay, perfect. Now we have a little cube up here. We're actually going to do that again, but with the copper blocks. Boom, now that we have that, we are going to make our glass walls here, which could actually take a minute because panes are really difficult to use, especially for a person who is brand new on mouse and keyboard. And boom, that wall is done just like that. I might even consider installing the mod that combines all the glass textures, because I think that would look a lot prettier. But for now, I think we've gotten the point across for that wall. Now let's just do it again 3 more times. Alright, just like that, we now have our glass in. It took a whole lot longer than expected, but we are going to go ahead and move on and make the top roof, which I think is only fitting if we make it out of tuff, just like how all the other floors have been made out of tuff. And it provides us a nice little contrast between the roof and the flooring here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think I should add. I already have a plan for my next episode, but still comment your ideas, because in future episodes, I'm gonna write down all the good ideas that I find. In future episodes, I will be sure to build stuff, you know, when I'm a little further out that way, but in this little, like, area really close to spawn, I have most of it already planned out. And just like that, the roofing is now done, and that actually basically makes the entire, you know, exterior of the structure basically done. I'm gonna go ahead and add some quick details for the interior before we end the episode. Boom, there's that. And now I kind of want to build a little chandelier. If you guys have any suggestions in the comments on how to make this look prettier, let me know. I'm a pretty mid builder, but I want to get better. And last but not least for this build, I want to add a little desk for me over here. This is going to be my office. Put that there. Alright, and now we have a little computer here. I like that. That's cool, except they're not really supposed to, not all of them are supposed to bend that way. It gets the point across. Oh, we need a mouse, we need a mouse. Why did I type mouse as if that was going to be a block in Minecraft? Here, button. Yeah, we keep going with the pale oak. I think it contrasts with this perfectly. And boom, we now have a little computer right over here. It's just like real life right now. What would that look like right there? I kind of like it. It kind of goes with the area. Oh, I forgot they turn off during the day. Wait, so if I switch it to night, oh, it bloomed. It bloomed. Did you see that? Okay, yeah, we're definitely keeping that here. That is sick. Oh, I love it. My desk is so ominous looking, but I think it works. I think it looks really good. One last thing I want to try is see if I can put a painting right over here. Yes, I can. Okay, that actually works out perfectly. Now it looks even more like a computer screen. Okay, and over time I will add more stuff to this office if I decide to, but I think that is actually going to do it for today's episode. Now, over the course of this series, I will fill in the interiors to some of the other floors here, and in our next episode, we are going to be building some of the buildings that are going to be going down here, and I have so many amazing plans for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.